And it is the 6th day of Kwanzaa, December 31st. I'm Dolores Jackson Radney, over 25-year member of the Rochester Kwanzaa Coalition, and I have been celebrating Kwanzaa probably since 1970, because I'm a Buffalonian and we love our Kwanzaa in Buffalo. In fact, we're sharing with our Kwanzaa this year with our Buffalo brothers and sisters, and we're delighted. I'm going to give the signs and symbols, the 7 signs and symbols of the Kwanzaa table, and I'm also going to talk about some of the makers of Rochester's ceremonial objects. I'll start with our banner, our Happy Kwanzaa banner. It was made in 1966, as were all of our ceremonial objects. And it was made in community, but put together by one of our great members, our great late members, Miss Razia Willis. And so we always love to see our banner. We also decided that we should have a beautiful tablecloth for our ceremonial table. So Francis Hare made this wonderful tablecloth. Francis, like I am, is a Buffalonian as well. The Mkeka, which is the foundation of all of the symbols of Kwanzaa, it represents the culture, and it's a woven mat, and on which all of the other ceremonial objects sit. And it was made by Miss Paulette Davis. Next is our Kinara, or 7-place candle holder. And on it sits the Nguzo Saba, or the 7 candles, which represent the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. We also always have, since Kwanzaa is a harvest celebration, and it is the harvesting of all the good works that we have done throughout the year, that's what we celebrate at Kwanzaa time. And it's represented on the ceremonial table by the mazao, or the crops. One of the most potent symbols of Kwanzaa is the kikombe cha umoja. And the kikombe cha umoja is the unity cup. We use it to pour libation and to remember our ancestors. We also very much love children because Kwanzaa is a family celebration. And the muhindi on the ceremonial table represents the number of children you have in your family. Even if you have no children, there's always muhindi on the table because we love and care for our children. We also know that there should be gifts for the children. So that's represented by this little nutcracker here on the table. And we love to give books at Kwanzaa time so that our children can be enlightened by our history and culture and celebrate in it. So those are the 7 signs and symbols of Kwanzaa. When we set this table, we know that it is Kwanzaa time. So today is the 6th celebration day, and that is Kuumba, creativity. To do all that we can in the way that we can to make our community more beautiful and beneficial than when we started. Dr. Anderson, please join us and share the libation statement.
I was born into the family of Andersons. I am David A. Anderson. As I have journeyed through life, I have come to be renamed, and that name is Sankofa. Yes. Go back and fetch it.
Dr. Anderson is also the founder, along with Ms. Netfa Fadaiba, of our Rochester Kwanzaa Coalition. Today is Kuumba, Creativity Night, and we are going to do the libation statement. Doc?
Our fathers and mothers came here, lived, loved, and built here. At this place, their love and labor rose like the sun and gave strength and meaning to the day. For them then who gave so much, we give in return. On this same soil, we will sow our seed and build and move in unity and strength. Here too we will continue their struggle for liberation and for a higher level of human life. May our eyes be the eagle, our strength be the elephant, and the boldness of our life be like the lion. And may we always remember and honor our ancestors for as long as the sun shines and the waters flow. For all of our people everywhere then, for
Samore, Nzinga, our great African ancestors who defended our homeland from alien invaders. Doc, I want you to pour libation. For our ancient African ancestors, we pour libation. For our American defenders of our homeland, for Fannie Lou Hamer, for Ida B. Wells, for Frederick Douglass, for Dr. King, and for our children, those who have passed on, like Daniel Prude, and Philando Castillo, and Sandra Bland. But we also pour libation for our children everywhere who live and embrace our culture, and for whom the culture will embrace. We pour libation. And for the continuing struggle for which we will inevitably rescue and reconstruct our history and humanity in our own image according to our own needs. We pour libation. So it is time for you to lift up your names of your ancestors, those who loved and cared for you throughout your life. Say their names as we pour libation. Robert Andre Jackson, Stephen Perry, Rosie Willis. For all of our great ancestors, we pour libation. It is finished. And now we will light our candles. Umoja, unity. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Ujima, collective work, responsibility. Oops. Ujamaa, cooperative economics. Nia, purpose. And Kuumba, creativity. To do all that we can in the way that we can to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than when we inherited it. Let the Kwanzaa celebration begin. For the rest of today's events, one of the things that you should look forward to is a movie that was produced right here in Rochester about the protest that happened here in 2020 called The Litany of Survival. Look forward to that. And some serious drumming. Ashe. Ashe.